Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Flow and Grow. I'm Tom Bailey, and I'm joined today by the super successful Sadek El-Assaad. Now, Sadek, hello, and a very warm welcome. Whereabouts are you in the world right now?
Hi, Tom. Thank you for having me first here. I'm in Dubai. I'm in sunny Dubai. We're enjoying a nice weather. It's the perfect weather this time of year. It's
Amazing.
not very hot. It's not very cold. It's the perfect for outings.
Excellent, perfect. And
Mm.
I've been to Dubai a few times, and I think that's first on my list after COVID disappears.
Yeah, we're
Um,
expecting you, man.
Excellent. I'll see you there.
Mm,
Okay, so off the subject of Dubai, although I could talk about it for hours, and
mm,
onto the subject of Sadek.
mhm,
So Sadek is a business consultant and the owner of Zeder Group. He
yeah.
has three international brands within his group, and he spends most of his time transforming struggling businesses into high performing and profitable businesses.
Mhm.
So definitely somebody to follow on LinkedIn if you're looking to grow your business. So Sadek, thanks again for your time today.
Thank you for having me again.
Great. And our title today is How to Grow Successful Business Without Having All the Answers. And Sadek is going to show us how to do that in just 7 minutes. So, Sadek, your
We're
time
on the clock.
starts now.
Okay.
Okay. So, question number one: who are your ideal clients?
Well, basically, I work with business owners who are professionals who started their own business because they like to do something and then they found themselves, they plateaued somewhere where they're unable to grow. So these would be my ideal clients. I sometimes work with CEOs also
Mhm.
of bigger corporates, but yeah, it's mainly business owners who want to grow, who wants to achieve more, who know that they deserve more, and they want to really be able to take their business to another level.
Perfect. And on that trajectory to another level, what are kind of the biggest challenges that they typically face?
Well, basically, I have seen a lot of business owners who really, when they start, they open their business, there's something they like about their business, whatever it is, being consulting, medicine, production. And once they start their business, they found out that there are a lot of other things that they need to deal with. There is finance,
Mhm.
there is people, there is moods of people, of their employees, there is the motivation, the marketing, the sales, the strategy. So they end up overwhelmed, unable to juggle between everything what they have.
Mm.
So they will either go into doing the things that they like doing and delegate everything else, or they stop doing the thing that they must do, and they start working small,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
this is where they start plateauing.
Yeah, makes sense. So we've got these businesses that they're kind of overwhelmed, juggling lots of priorities and potentially plateauing. What impact does this typically have on their business?
Well, usually they start motivated, they want to grow their business, and with time they start compromising.
Hmm.
They start blaming the market, now COVID, with everything, the circumstances, everything else, and it becomes like a download spiral where
Yeah,
they're not performing well, they're blaming, so it goes lower, and then they blame again the market, so they end up working very hard for their business instead of that their business is working for them. It's
got it.
like running on a treadmill to nowhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not a good place to be in business. And
Exactly.
you've got just over 4.5 minutes left. And question number four is, what's one valuable piece of advice that you'd give to somebody to help them solve this problem in business?
Well, basically, I would tell everyone that don't think you are alone. I mean, don't try to figure things out alone on your own. I'm yet to see a problem faced by any business that was not faced by a business before.
Hmm.
And someone somewhere has sorted out the problem. The issue is with all of this is that it's not the problem that we face, it's the approach that we adapt and adopt to resolve the problems that we face.
Got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes complete sense. And I guess one thing we like to ask on this show is, what is one valuable free resource that you can share with people to really help them solve these problems?
Well, I'm sure you've seen that, Tom, that so many times you're calling people, they're too busy, too busy. You know,
Yeah.
everyone is too busy, including ourselves. And that's why I have created with my friend Pablo Ruggeri, we have written a small booklet. It's not a book, so don't worry. It's not a lot of reads. It's a just like 20 minutes reads. And it has 12 principles for effective time management. It's called Time is Not Infinite. This is it.
Great.
And it's available on Amazon. You can Google it on Amazon. It should be available. It's available. It's for free. There is the Kindle version. And if anyone is interested, I can always they can contact me, and I can always email them a copy.
Excellent. Perfect. So just to
Mm.
confirm then, get yourself over to Amazon, whichever country you're in, and type in Time is Not Infinite, 12 principles to make the best use of your time. And any problems, just search for Sadek Al-Assad on LinkedIn and he'll be able to send you over a PDF as well.
With pleasure.
Okay, so we've got 2.5 minutes left and we're on to question 6, which is, what would you say is your greatest failure that you've ever made, either in life or business, and what did you learn from it?
Of one, I have much more.
Just one. Yeah, me too.
Okay. Well, I think what would be valuable for the listeners is that I've worked 20 years in corporates, and during these 20 years, I have managed a lot of teams. I've always made sure that I had a cohesive team. When I started my own business, I started with a very strong team, very young, enthusiastic team. I had like 4 consultants, if I remember correctly. But as we started growing and we became 9 or 11 consultants, I lost the team cohesiveness,
Yeah.
and that had slowed down our growth for a period of a year or so. And the reason for that is that I thought I knew everything. I thought my ego was on the way of, okay, don't go and search for help, or don't ask anyone. I've been there, I've done that, so I know everything. And I wish I haven't done this mistake, because it has slowed us down for a good year.
Yeah, yeah, massive impact.
Yeah.
And finally, you've got 70 seconds left. So
Okay.
in 65 seconds, what is the one question that I should have asked you, that would have given great value to this audience?
Well, I would suggest, if the one question would be, what is the difference? What happens when you're an employee, and what happens if you move into to become a business owner? And what type of advice I can give the audience? Well, when you're an employee, you have a boss. Okay, even if you're an executive, you have a board of directors above you or something. So you have someone. Um, there is always a checks and balances are in place.
Yeah,
When you become your business owner, you become the ultimate decision maker. So you become the plaintiff, the judge, the jury, and the prosecutor, all at the same time.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
So if you're going into the right direction, it's fine. You go fast. But if you're going into the wrong direction, or if you're struggling with something, you still go fast, struggling downhill.
yeah,
So try to find someone who can be your sounding board, someone who can be your wingman, who can act like a consultant, or a company that will help you stay on the right track, and help you move from wherever you are to the next level. Because every business has different levels, and you need to go through each level. Each level needs a separate set of skill set that you need to apply, and a different approach. So
perfect.
yeah, that would be my advice to every business owner.
Excellent, great. Thank you so much again for your time, and
Thank
I'm looking
you.
forward to sharing this one with our audience.
Thank you. Same here.
Speak soon.